Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brown Bear here, just kicking back on my couch. I decided that I really did want to make these videos very linear, so you know, I'm gonna kind of move around my house. I tried the other night doing a video in front of my this big wooden wardrobe up in my room, and that kind of worked pretty good. But thought I would do it down here today because just kicking back here, working on some Xplocial stuff, and I thought it might actually be a good time to talk about what's been going on and the kind of traction that we're increasing with the program. So, even though the growth of the program is very slow, the actual traction that it's gaining in the MLM world as a good plan is actually going up. There is actually more people who think this is a good idea than think it's a bad idea. And I have someone down in Florida already who is implementing the same plan, and he corresponded with me to get the details about it and all the different stuff. So props to him, and I hope that he's as successful as I am with this. Because we're all in this to make money. That's the bottom line. Is we're all in this to make money. So really two parts of this video. So in the first part, I really want to get into more about the kind of things that are going to be happening upcoming. Starting on Monday, which is 1/13, I am going to start doing kind of little sit-down discussion, open forum Q&A kind of things. And I'm going to be inside the Donna's Bytes Cafe inside the Hedberg Library at Carthage College from 10:30 to 12:30 p.m., 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And for at least one of those days, I'm hoping to get a special guest to come as well and help as well with the the selling points and all the kind of logistical stuff, the good selling and that kind of thing. But on top of that, the actual ground game, where it's going to be more, personally going up to people or giving out flyers, cards, things like that. That promotional stuff is starting on that Tuesday, the 14th, and then the reaction is going to be on the 15th, which is the first meeting after the ground game begins. So, it's kind of two-tiered, but, it's also happening not only at Carthage, it's going to be done at Gateway as well, the same day, so, it's going to be kind of blasted, and then I'm hoping to get out to UW Parkside, and be able to do the same kind of sit-down Q&A kind of thing, but I just got to know what I can do, where I can be, if I can be there. I know I could probably sit in the Union, but I just want to make sure that I'm not breaking any rules, rules of that engagement, or just rules, in general. So once I know that a lot better, I'll be able to schedule when I'm going to be at Parkside, or when I'm going to be at Carthage, and where I'm going to be, floating around at Gateway or whatever. So, with that being said, now this coming up is going to be a pretty decent-sized surge, because it's really the first big, huge push that is going to happen with this program. So really, this is the big test, starting on really the 13th, but 14th will really be the big test. But yeah, besides that, not much else, just continuing to answer questions, correspond. People are still speculating, doing their thing, and starting to get to know what the company is about, versus, people who are just like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. So, that's really the second thing that I want to get into, but not directly a pyramid scheme. I just want to get into what seems to be a big issue with some people that I know for their terms of signing up, and that is check proof. Now, it's interesting because the rules in the last MLM company that I was in was a lot more lax than the ones for this one. So basically, I cannot put a video of me actually showing a check. That's not legal. I'll get kicked out of Xplocial. So the best I can do basically is once I get it, I can cash it and show you guys the cash. But it's like, I mean, look, here's my wallet, okay? I'll pull out a $5 bill. Here's a $5 bill. Look at this. It's proof that I have a $5 bill. See the real money. Like that's what I mean. Like, it's so stupid to say, oh, I need all this proof to start a business. No, if you feel actually very strongly about starting a business, you're gonna do it yourself. You're gonna be self-motivated to get that done. You're gonna build goals for yourself. So you don't need me to give you check proof. Hell, if you should be doing check proof once you get your check, and then you'll know how it is. And really, then at that point, you're like, oh, well, I don't really need check proof, or I don't think anyone else needs check proof. So, it's really, it's easy to flaunt around money, but it's a lot harder to sit there and say, okay, this is going this way. It may not be going as well as I thought, but it's getting better. That's all that I'm saying. Like, if you're just flaunting around money, yeah, great. But, I'm not going to sit here and lie at the same time and say, oh, I've got all this money, made all this stuff. No, I'm going to show you everything that happens from when it starts with the startup, the launch on the 1st, all the way through till the end. Whenever that is. I don't know when that's going to be. That'll probably be months and months down the road. It's more of a relaxing of doing it versus like actually ending. So yeah, I'm not going to jump out like 3 months later. It means I'm going to take more of a backseat role once I have a good established team that is really taking care of the good logistical stuff. So then all I really have to do is still promote, still kind of give guidance onto how to improve this program and improve the plan that I've put in place. So yeah, if you really are motivated and driven about starting your business, then you really don't need check proof. The proof is in having an account. The proof is showing that you can go on Facebook and YouTube and different social networking sites and social media sites and be able to build yourself and show that you are not just like this one-time, this is an ad, big bold letters, and it looks like a scam. But I'm going to try to do these very regularly, so I'm not just a linear figure that's just going to sit in the same place every single time. I'm not sitting behind a green screen. This is my living room. Like, I can pan around. Like, look, this is my chair. If I go over here, there's, I don't know, you can see Gran Turismo 6. There's my window, wall, there's my desk. Yeah, things like that. I don't know if I'm going to get this perfect, but whatever. Either way. Maybe a little long. Alright, but anyways, so I'm just making sure that I'm still real, that I'm still keeping it real, and that I'm not trying to, fluff up any figures and make any false claims that I can't back up. I'm only going to make claims on here that I can back up. So that's kind of the golden rule of how I do things. Other people can do whatever the heck they want. That's their business. But this is my business, and this is the way that I want to do it. So yeah, that's really it. I'm so glad that I'm doing this. I'm very excited about what's happened so far. I'm very excited to see what happens next. It's all new to me. It's all new to everyone. It's something that's just new and different and an adventure. And I don't think it goes as small as, oh, this is just a business. I gotta go get leads and grow the business and no. I don't think of it like that. I think of it as an adventure. I think of every day I can get up, look and try to, you know, talk to people about this. And if they like it, then cool. Request more information, or take a look at the you know, the video, or take a look at the prospects page, or whatever. But you know, you see the point here. It's kind of ridiculous for me to make a bunch of false claims and then not be able to back them up. So yeah, I'm going to end here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, as Brown Bear always says, Xplocial College Explosion, earn while you learn.